Hi guys, and welcome to the Pacific Coast office here. We're going to be doing our question cast here with all of our staff because this is the end of the year party and we have everybody here. This is all of us. Say hello to the camera.
Hello.
Hello, camera. Hello. Okay, so first off, introductions. Everybody knows me. My name is Derek and I am the big boss, but I'm actually kind of the smallest person here in real stature. Naoko, the phone just rang, but don't answer it. It's already late. They can wait.
Okay.
Okay, this one here is...
はじめまして、斉藤直子です。よろしくお願いします。
Translation, Paul?
Hi, my name is Naoko Saito. Very nice to meet you. Thank you.
And this here is...
Hi, I'm Paul Miller. You guys have seen me on Let's Drive and some of the other videos. Nice to see you.
And?
And I am Andrew Decker. Unless you look very, very closely in some of the Let's Drive Japan videos, you have not seen me before, but you've heard my voice on tutorial videos and the weekly auction picks and some other places.
How many times are they going to let that phone ring before they give up?
Wasn't really important.
Okay, so this question cast does have the questions at the end of the video, but we're doing this one a little bit different from normal, and we're going to start off with some questions for the people who are watching, and then you can answer in the comments section here. And so those questions were picked by Paul. Why don't you go over those?
Right, so I've got 4 questions for you guys, and just something you can comment or write in as you watch or whatever. And you can pick any of these 4, answer all 4, whatever you guys want to do. Question number 1, what kind of car are you and why? Kind of related to that, question number 2, if Santa could bring you any car, what car would you want him to bring you?
Fiero.
Does it have to fit down the chimney?
It does have to fit. No, it doesn't have to fit down the chimney. The third one is, do you have any unusual or unique holiday traditions? Weird things that your family does for the holiday season? And more specifically, holiday foods. Do you have a favorite holiday food or meal that you guys eat? And those are the 4 questions I have for you guys.
Now, do we have any answers for those questions? First one, what kind of car are you? I don't really have a good answer for that. Does anybody?
Honda SMX!
Yeah.
We just shot the video of that one today, and it's on everybody's mind. If you haven't watched it already, check out the auction picks from this week, the last one before the holidays.
It's not my real answer, but it's a serviceable answer.
That's a good one. That's a kind of weird one for us, right? Because we're such car... My answer for that would change week to week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the next one?
Santa could bring you any car.
He would bring me a Maybach, and I would sell it and buy all the other cars that I want.
Is that what you want to do? A Maybach so you can resell?
Yep.
What about you? Do you want a car?
I'm going to be one of those guys. I'm sorry, I was speaking at the same time as you. Your speaking debut.
Yeah, I was interrupted. So a
He
BMW.
asked me, so yes.
BMW,
Yes.
good stories. Do you have one?
I'll probably get like a BMW motorcycle, like a Paris-Dakar bike.
That's so awesome. For me, actually right now, I would take the brand new Camaro ZL1. I really want one, the new one.
Oh yeah, okay. And I would take a Honda City 2 with a Motocompo in the back.
Good choice.
That's a good choice. Holiday traditions.
I don't really have any Christmas traditions. I hate to say it, but we open presents in the morning.
That's it.
We cook turkey. We cook turkey on Thanksgiving and Christmas in Canada, but in the U.S. that's not the case, right?
Well, I was raised Jewish, so I don't know why he's asking me any of these questions. I don't know. Actually, I come from a mixed household. That's not fair to you. I come from a mixed household. So actually, I did Christmas and Hanukkah growing up, but not anymore. Now we just kind of pick a day in the middle and do presents, so I don't do anything interesting either.
Andrew?
I've been in Japan long enough. I just do whatever my in-laws do. So we will have chicken for Christmas dinner, exchange presents, and we do it the Japanese way where you tell everybody what to get you. Christmas presents are rarely a surprise in Japanese families. You're like, you guys should get me this for Christmas, and that's what you're going to get. You might get a little omake gift as a surprise that you don't expect, but the one big gift that you're going to get, you've already told them to get it for you, and they're going to get it for you.
That's the way my wife likes it too, and it's really weird for me, to be honest.
What about you?
Well, maybe eating a cake.
Oh,
Cake! Christmas
Right.
cake.
All the Japanese.
How about ordering Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Yes.
You know, it's funny. That's a huge thing in Japan. They
Yes.
order Kentucky Fried Chicken on Christmas and then
Christmas
eat it.
cake.
Obviously, what else would you do with it? But it is strange. All right, and Christmas foods,
Well,
Kentucky Fried
yeah,
Chicken.
that goes right into it. Gee. From the U.S., I still love a honey baked ham. I think that's from growing up.
Ham at Christmas is good.
If I was in the U.S., it would probably be like a ham, or if you're gonna have people coming over, then you do a ham and a turkey for Christmas.
They have
Wow,
honey baked ham
that's
here.
a lot.
If you have a lot of people coming over, that's what you do. But if it's one family, you pick one or the other usually. And you just had turkey Thanksgiving, so you can do the ham for Christmas.
Right, and in Canada, the Thanksgiving is in October, whereas it's in November for the U.S., so it is a little bit strange. Anyways, let me know what you think about those questions. There are 4 questions. You can answer any of them or none of them or whatever you want. And on to the next part here. We got a present from a customer. We actually asked for presents, and we got one person sending one. And the reason why we asked is if you take a look at the wall here, it's very blank, very empty, and ugly, and we need something to make it look better. We had one customer send us something, a framed picture of his car. So show that.
It's awesome.
Put it closer to the camera so that they can see it.
Yeah, I just can't really see that. Here, I'll walk it over to you guys. Check that out. Awesome picture of an Evo 6. TME.
For 8 minutes, and this camera only goes to 30.
We'll make it.
And he sent us a little note, and Andrew's going to read that one.
And I hope I get your name right, sir. I believe it's Mr. Hube. He's from the Netherlands, so I'm not sure of the pronunciation. Hello, Derek, Paul, and the rest of the crew. Just wanted to send you something for the gray wall in your office. It's a picture of me in my 2001 Tommy Mackinnon edition. It has 68,000 kilometers on it, and it's one of 2 red ones imported to Holland. I brought it back to complete stock except for the exhaust and a Rally Art computer. I'm a big fan of your YouTube channel and, of course, Japanese cars. And he also sent us a USB stick full of pictures and videos of his cars. He has an Evo 5 RS. He's got a Ford Escort RS, an Audi S4. His girlfriend's got a 2013 Mini Cooper S. This man loves and lives cars, and we thank him very much for the cool picture.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you for sending it. It's going to be lovely. Okay, and so next off after that is we have my idea here, which is I'm going to let you guys get to know the staff a little bit by asking them weird and odd questions. And so this is a game where you have to pick one of the choices. And so the first one is pick one. Hockey, baseball, or soccer. For me, hockey.
Baseball.
Hockey.
We're talking watching or playing?
Playing.
Playing.
Mm-hmm.
Playing soccer, because I can't ice skate.
Okay. Next one. Go to a party or stay at home and watch Netflix and chill. For me, I'd rather stay at home and watch Netflix
Me too.
Stay at home. Netflix.
and chill.
Stay at home. We're boring.
We're all boring.
I don't know. I would consider myself an introvert. How about you guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, don't forget, we're
At
all
home.
married, so you got that
Right.
working against us as well.
Speaking of funny Christmas cake analogies, we're all old Christmas cakes.
What?
Have you ever heard the Christmas cake thing?
No.
In Japan, it's a saying, right? Christmas cake. They call girls who are over 25 who aren't married Christmas cakes because after Christmas, the cake starts to go bad and people don't want it as much anymore.
Yeah.
So
I've,
past the
I've never heard
25th.
about that before, but that's
Yeah,
excellent.
you heard that, right?
But
Yeah.
we're all married, so we are continually refreshed. By
Right,
our spouses.
We have
right,
fresh
exactly.
cakes.
Wow.
Next one, sushi or ice cream? Sushi.
Sushi.
Ice cream.
This is allergic to fish.
Because
so-
I don't have a choice in this one. I'll die.
I'll probably go for sushi because I can eat more sushi than I can ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fair enough. All right, beer or wine?
Oh,
For sure, beer for me.
Both.
At the same time, mix.
we're learning a lot about alcohol all of a sudden. Do you want to go? Or we're just going in order? With those 2 choices, probably beer, but I just want to say I'm actually like a Jack and Coke kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Okay.
and if those 2 choices, I guess beer.
I will go beer, and not to sound like too much of a snob, but Japan has a great craft beer and homebrew scene. If you come to Japan, don't just get Asahi Super Dry. Get the real beer.
The thing is, the hipsters here can't grow full beards like they can back home, and so it looks scraggly. Yeah. Next one.
That's not fair. You know I didn't shave for 2 weeks because of my back.
I wasn't talking about you.
Right.
No,
he's talking about-
you looked at me when you said scraggly beards.
I don't think that they would be able to see on the
I
camera
hope
from
not.
that far
It doesn't
away.
look good.
No, I've told everybody that I know about your beard. I'm really rooting for you. Really.
No, we're 2 weeks in. I don't know how it's going to turn out.
Next question. This one's for you, Paul and Andrew. Nintendo, Sony, or Microsoft?
The Microsoft.
It's a very multifaceted question.
This is the
I know,
flaming
it's
one.
too
We're going to get
complicated.
destroyed in the comments section
Yeah.
here. Game consoles only, actually. Let me redo that.
Yeah, if I could only
Well,
have
no one's
one, the
gonna-
Xbox one.
No one's going to be, yeah, Windows Vista! No one is that much of a Microsoft fanboy. I will probably side with Nintendo on this one.
Okay?
That hurt me.
You're going to get pincer attack because I'm going with Nintendo too.
I said the Xbox.
Pincer!
I said Xbox for me,
Alright.
if I had to choose.
And Naoko, you're the only one who hasn't answered.
No, Nintendo.
Nintendo, okay.
Sorry.
No, it's
No, she pronounced it like the Japanese people do. Nintendo, not Nintendo.
fine. Yeah.
Okay, and the last one, and this one's definitely going to be a flame war. RB26 or 2JZ?
But 2J's easy.
I got no dog in this fight. I don't care.
Super Mark IV's engine or Skyline GTR engine?
I know what they're from. I just don't care.
No, you have to pick one. Rock, or you can like flip a
Roll a
coin if you
dice,
need to.
yeah.
I ride the bus. I don't know what I'm going to do.
All right, that was a weak answer from Andrew.
I can pick.
Okay, I'm going with RB26.
Yeah, but you like working on your car. I like driving it.
Okay, that was all the fun questions there, and we have the questions that you guys asked in the comment section from the last video to go ahead right now.
So we'll do a couple of them. First one is from Rick Sloth, who asks, do we think the value of the Skyline GTR will go down again? No. Thinking it's that one.
Does anyone want to add anything to that?
From what you've seen, the prices going down?
No.
No.
If anything,
No.
they're going up.
Yeah.
Because the first few years of U.S. legal R32s have been picked over, and as ones become legal now, the prices are already high. They're not coming down anytime soon.
I mean, they'll fluctuate a little bit with seasons and stuff like that, but they're going to fluctuate in an upward pattern.
Right. One thing I'd like to add about that is you'll see prices going up, but also bad ones' prices staying either the same or going down,
Yeah.
and then it's going to get wider and wider. And so, whereas you used to have prices between 1 million and 3 million, soon it's going to be between maybe 800,000 and
4
4
million.
million.
Yeah,
They're
that
already
gap.
the good ones are already breaking 4 million.
Yeah.
There's been a few. There's been 2 or 3 in the last few months that did that.
Okay.
All right. Next question. Where did you learn your Japanese?
I don't speak Japanese. I learned from Naoko. You know what's funny? When Naoko first started working here, she was like, "Oh my God, Derek can't speak Japanese. This is embarrassing. I'm gonna have to teach him." And she took it upon herself. She was like, "Today we're gonna speak only Japanese," and then she would speak just Japanese to me, and I was like, "I can't do this. I'm breaking down." I did take it in high school and I took it in university, but the stuff that you learn in the high school and the university is very much different from what you would actually speak when you live in Japan, because they teach you the honorific versions of the language, and then it doesn't translate very easily to natural speech. So I've just kind of picked up things as I go. Anyone else?
I've learned through osmosis as well. I've never had formal classes. All I've done is like I've taken a couple afternoon like language course things, but mostly it's just been internet 101 things or learn Japanese words, or mostly stuff I learned from being here.
Naoko, where did you learn your Japanese from?
School.
Yes, good.
School. Yeah. Her Japanese is quite good. It's very surprising.
Thank you very much.
I wouldn't say native level.
It's almost native level.
No,
Yeah.
native level. Thank you.
What about you?
I think I've actually been in Japan longer than you have.
I came in 2008. No,
Yeah.
2006.
Yeah, I've been here since late 2004. And before I came to Japan, I'd never studied Japanese aside from learning katakana and hiragana. And if you have those, you can pick up your survival level Japanese really quick. Within a month or two, you can do everything you need to do, like use the ATM and go shopping and pay your bills and buy groceries. It's really easy to reach that level. Moving beyond that, especially if you're surrounded by English all the time, if you're teaching or if your girlfriend or wife speaks really good English, it's hard to get out of that English bubble. So you have to push yourself out, find places, experiences, groups, clubs, activities where English is not the dominant language. If you don't immerse yourself in it, you're not going to learn it. And I spent way too many years not immersed in the language, and it shows.
That's a very good answer. And
As
I like that.
as you've learned, we all would prefer to stay home and Netflix and chill than go get involved.
Okay, and you have a third question? Is this
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
the final one?
No, I can do a couple. It's up to you, but we'll do this one. Check the time.
17 minutes.
Yeah, we got time for a little bit. Yeah. So Tieto asked us, do you ever export bikes?
Well, we are looking into it.
Andrew's looking into it because he's the only one who likes bikes around here.
I don't know.
Well, he's the only one who can ride one. I like bikes.
I could ride one. I would just die in a couple of days.
Yeah, we don't know that. Like
We-
between the two of us, we know very little about them. He knows more.
We have not exported bikes before, but we are looking into it because we had a customer in the U.S. contact us who really, really wants a Honda Motocompo. And we're looking into it. We do not have anything in place yet, so don't email the info box tomorrow saying, I heard you guys do bikes! No, we don't do bikes. We want to, but the logistics have to get worked out. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but we hope we can make it happen.
Right, and the bike auctions here in Japan are much more limited than the car auctions are, and so probably a little bit more difficult to get exactly the bike that you want. And from my experience, the bikes that people want are the only in Japan bikes from like the 1980s, like two-stroke Honda sports bikes and things like that. So those kind of bikes might be a little bit difficult to find here in Japan.
All right.
Not a very good answer for that one. I don't know. Okay, go on to something that makes me look smarter.
Okay, well, this one you can do really quickly. Lancer Mafia, who comments on a lot of our videos, by the way, so thank you, dude. Do you think the Evo 3 will spike in price like the 32 GTR did?
That's an interesting question because the Evo 3 is not the first Evo to become legal. The Evo 3s are more expensive than the 1 or the 2 or the 4. And that's kind of funny because 4s came after the 3s. You would expect the 3s would be less money, but they're not. People like the 3s for racing because they are the smallest chassis Lancer Evolution, and they don't have any of that AYC nonsense in the center diff. I'm making fart sounds with my hands by accident. and the thing about the Evo 3 is that I believe something like half of them were made in the RS version, which is a lightweight version. Now, do you want to take the phone? It sounds like somebody.
It's a caption.
Who is it?
Yes, facts.
Okay. And a lot of the Evo 3s were raced, and production numbers of the Evo 3s are much lower than 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Evo 1s and 2s have all been used up, broken down for parts, or exported, and 1, 2, and 3 are all going to be hard to find. I expect prices are going to go up, but I don't think that we're going to see them in the over 1.5 million range like we do the GTRs.
I think it's more like the prices are going to go up a little bit, but more than that, it's going to be finding one in the first place. And you're going to have to bid hyper aggressive to make sure you win it, or else you're going to have to wait 4 months for another chance at one. No matter what condition it's in.
They were hard to find 6 years ago.
Yeah. Alright, so this one's a little bit more fun. Let's see which one of these two do I want to do. We'll do this one quickly. John Smith asked, what are regional favorite cars? Like how we ship a lot of 32s to the US. Can you think of any countries that we ship a lot of the same car to? Off the bat, I can think of one immediately.
Go ahead.
In Ireland, A86s.
Absolutely.
They eat them up.
Yep. Canada used to do a lot of Delicas. Not so much anymore because the market is saturated by them, but 6 years ago we could do 5 of those every month. Also, Subaru Legacies and Imprezas to Canada are popular ones there.
I think
Impreza GC8.
in the US it's going to change to the FD pretty soon. We'll be doing a lot of those, I have a feeling. I can't think of anything else that stands out though.
To France we do a lot of Lancia Delta Integrales.
Yeah, Europe is really good about reclaiming their cars. We've noticed. Like a lot of our European customers
Isn't that
want the Mercedes, Audi, BMW. They want those back. So
Yeah.
that's kind of interesting.
Because Japan has all the best conditioned ones with low mileage.
Right. So last question. Can kind of be for everybody, I guess. High-tech redneck backyard barn.
The best name ever.
An amazing name for YouTube. What's the craziest vehicle anyone there has driven, or what was the most mundane, the most boring?
Oh,
So if anything stands out as super boring, or anything stands out as super exciting.
I saw this question in the list like a couple of months ago when we first started this list, and I didn't want to get into it because to get a good answer, you really need to think about it, and I don't have any prep for this. So
Well,
I'm just gonna
for right now, let's
wait
just do
here
a quick
and
one.
think while you guys maybe can talk about it.
Were you ever in a super fast car?
Not a car. Best vehicle I ever was able to take control of by myself would be a Suzuki GSX-R 1100, which is an ungodly powerful motorcycle.
That's a good one. For me, it's a toss-up. I've been in a 1,200 horsepower 8-second super drag car, which is about useless, but it was terrifying. And then also a Datsun Z that had about 500 rear-wheel horsepower, which was also just stupid. And that's probably the fastest car I've ever built in because it just builds speed.
Can I see what that
ridiculous.
question is again?
Yeah.
What does it says? The fastest car, or
It says craziest.
Yeah, craziest. Okay, I'm glad that it says that. Come back after the phone's done, please.
Yeah. So when I think of crazy, I mean, it just built speed like crazy, and then low end it was nuts. So that's why I choose those two because they would do burnouts at 70 miles an hour.
I'm gonna go with the craziest one, and it wasn't a fast car at all, but my first car was a Mini. It was a Mini 1000, 1972. And this car was probably one of the most dangerous cars, because not only is it small enough that no matter what you hit, you're outweighed 2 to 1, and you're gonna die, but this one had a number of problems, like, for instance, the heater had been taken out, and the vents were complete holes right to the tires, and so you could watch your tire go around through the dashboard of the car, and every once in a while you'd get hit by stones while you're driving. And it was really shaky.
That sounds right. That sounds like, oh my god.
Anytime over about 120 kilometers an hour, which it could go that fast. The entire doors, they would shake about 1 centimeter in and out. It was a pretty crazy car. So I think that was the scariest car that I had been in. And thinking back, like I was 18 when I drove that car, and I don't think I would drive a car like that anymore. That's very dangerous. Most mundane? That's...
I think I did that today.
What did you... Moblio? Ben's Moblio? That is not mundane. You have to...
Yes, it is.
No. Here's the thing. That car is so ugly that when you're sitting in it, you are getting all the views of all the people. Like, who would drive a car like that?
No, I told him the other day.
That's not mundane.
What I picture is when the Moblio was brand new, someone went out to the dealership and saw all the stuff that Honda had to offer and went, that one. I want that one. And that guy was not an exciting person.
I said in the video, it's the type of vehicle that if you want something that's efficient and laid out properly, but you don't care about the looks, or you want to punish yourself
or
with the
styling,
looks.
or driving well, or anything.
No,
It's
it drives
pure
fine.
utility. It's
It
pure
drives
utility. No, but that's the thing. It doesn't do anything special. It just drives.
Right.
People always say, like, the car really spoke to me when I saw it in the dealership lot. What was that car saying to that person?
A Moblio is, in my mind, the definition of an A to B car. That's all it does. It takes your family. I mean, it's good utility, but that's what it is. It's A to B. Because like even the Aztec, that's a horrible car, but there's stuff to talk about. Like with the Moblio, you
I've
go,
never seen them here.
okay. Like with the Moblio, I don't even know where to start. It's got doors on either side.
It has sliding doors on both sides.
Right.
Which is cool.
And thus is the end of our Moblio review.
Very good sliding doors. It's got it.
That's it.
It has stow and go seats. So it has 3 rows, and the 3rd row hides underneath the 2nd row when it's...
Wow!
That is wow, okay? We've sold plenty over 1,000 cars in this company. We've never sold a car that does that. That's super wow.
That's Is that true?
That we never had a stow and go seat?
It's because we're in Japan. We don't sell Dodge Caravans.
Yeah.
New vans do that.
We also don't sell many new cars. So, yeah. Do you have another question? We have to stall a little
No.
bit until Naoko comes up. We're running, the camera shuts off after 30 minutes, and so, we're running out of time.
We can just shout goodbye. She'll shout back.
I know, but the next step includes all of the staff to be here at the same time.
Well, I can do, quickly, we can do some more. Lucas Brining wants to know if we import to the UK. No, we export to the UK. I assume that's what you mean.
Don't be a
I
smart
assume that's what you mean. Yes, we do. We export anywhere that'll accept the legal cars that we can buy.
Do you know why he's confused? It's because the official company name is Pacific Coast Auto Imports. What we do is export the cars, though. And so he's probably confused because we were stupid in naming the company.
I can address... we, yeah. Sorry. We'll talk about two questions that are on here real quick. One, I want to address it now, and then we'll talk about it later. Cole Bettis asked if someone wanted to attend an auction with you, could they? And we're not going to do that right now, but we are going to get to that eventually. I think we're going to do a video about why you don't necessarily want to try and come here and go buy a car at auction live. It's actually a pretty bad idea.
Yeah, we'll get
For
into
most
more.
people.
We'll get into more. Okay, we're gonna have to be really fast here. The video cut off. We are going to jump cut it right there, and we're gonna go into the final thing before we do the conclusion here. And I have something to give to all of our staff as a Christmas present.
Presents?
One for you,
We're getting Christmas presents?
one for you, and one for Naoko, but she's on the phone right now, and one for my wife Ayako. She also works for us, and so that's going to her tonight. But go ahead and you can open.
Which is open? Oh, it's folded. I don't know how to unfold. We're doing live Christmas unboxing.
Envelope wrapping.
With
Awesome.
Ta-da!
Really? That's too much.
Is it?
I think so.
an Amazon gift card for 10,000 yen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Derek. Arigatou.
You're welcome. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of the video here. They have to go catch the bus in about 10 minutes or so, so we're going to wrap it up here. Make sure that you post comments or other questions in this video here for our next question cast, which is going to be after the break. We're going to close down from this Friday, is the first day off, until January 4th, and then we're going to be back. If you have bids during that time, the auctions are going to be closed for an entire week or a little bit more than a week. And during times that the auctions are open, which is until the 29th, I'm still going to be here doing translations and bids, but not regular office work or replying to questions from the info box. And so if you need to bid, you can do that. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until we're back from vacation.
On the 5th.
On the 5th. The 4th is the last day that we are having off, and we'll be back on the 5th, correct?
Right. Also, to everyone out there who subscribed, watched, commented, our dealers, our customers, everyone, thank you, and have a happy holiday.
Merry Christmas,
Agreed.
Happy Holidays, Happy New Year to everyone.
See you on the other side.
Woo!